What?
I'm trying to see who's playing Zero Suit over there. Oh, it's probably Linus because it's white Zero Suit. Yeah, it's Linus. Shout outs to Linus for having a dope Zero Suit.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, get the shoreline cut or something. But
King
Jordan
James.
versus King James.
In pools.
In pools.
In pools.
Now, I think the reason this is happening is just because like Jordan hasn't had the best season in the past like maybe 1 or 2 seasons, or
That's
he's had his
true.
up and downs. Though recently, like very recently, like this like month or past 2 weeks, he's been doing really well.
Oh yeah.
He's taking games off of like Nero, sets off of I think Smasher.
He got second at a GGSW.
That's what I'm thinking
right?
of, but
yeah.
I forgot who he had to beat specifically.
I forget, but I remember he did really well. He's been back on his game a little bit.
And he's one of those players that he assumes you're gonna pick a good option. So against good players, or like against someone like King James, where he's gonna pick a good option, and he knows what good options are. He just tends to, his play tends to come out better. Jordan's.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's what he has said himself.
So he's not used to like more unorthodox playstyles.
Yes,
It's
and
harder
characters too.
He's kind of like prepared himself. I kind of relate to that. I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. Because you watch a lot of higher level gameplay.
Yeah.
You do especially.
A lot of people like have an issue with like overly respecting their opponent, and so they'll do better against good players.
Yeah.
They'll play better against good players. I
Oh
should
man,
say.
and it looks like he's playing really well right now.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of getting the focus attacks, hitting the area, because like early on. Oh, okay.
Capitalization.
Okay, Jordan.
Jordan's nodding his head. He's feeling it. That was so clean. He made that look so effortless.
Yeah, he did.
And that matchup is one that Ryu's kind of known to struggle in the way that like in neutral it's kind of like it's hard to get a hit in. So Diddy kind of makes him squirm a little bit. He really has to work for those hits, but Jordan just made it look, oh my goodness, like it was nothing.
Now, something cool about that Shoryuken in general is if King James were to land with an aerial, it does have that invincibility on it. So he saw King James like right there in front of him. Did his momentum, he can't like switch it or anything because his aerial is like he has no aerial deceleration.
Right, of course.
So just kind of threw it out and got it. I like the decision. King James though, he is an adaptation monster.
Oh yeah.
Really good at adapting. So I imagine he's going to do better this game.
Yeah, especially with the FD counter. Look at this!
What the heck? Just give him the hands. If you're happy to know it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about with like learning to not respect your opponent as much. Like you only need to respect them as much as they make you need to. If that makes sense.
That DI was bad, and that decision by Jordan was really nice.
Yeah, it was very. Jordan's a big fan of that, where like he'll whiff a move a lot of the time on purpose, and then throw out a Shoryuken when you try to punish, just because
that is
he's kind of gambling on your misjudgment.
He is, and it works out a lot of the time because Shoryuken's fast, has the invincibility, and it's just it's a great move. So and some of Ryu's moves have good recovery time too, so it kind of baits you in. Oh, nice by King James.
Yep, even got a little bit of charge on that F smash that might have made the difference. It's hard to tell.
Looked like it could. It definitely could have. It looked like. Oh, I tried to get the Geo. Shout out to Geo, by the way. Sorry you couldn't make it.
Yeah, I heard there were a couple players that might have.
That read.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Just another one.
There were a couple players that were unexpected. I heard quite a few names, but unfortunately, most of them not able to make it out.
Right. Yeah. Either way, still good turnout for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, seeing Katakuri and JT here is a pretty big surprise on its own.
West Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I think I heard.
Pennsylvania.
I might have heard wrong.
No!
Oh, Jordan had that game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you think Jordan might have meant to? I feel like he should have Z-dropped that. He might have meant to, or he might have meant to throw the banana downward.
Right.
I doubt he meant to throw it against the stage. It was probably a mistake.
Oh, and Jordan.
You see, this is probably eating at him a little bit.
He's an emotional player, man.
Yeah, you can't let this defuse your momentum because he was playing the first game so well. He was playing the beginning of that second game so well, and King James is definitely adapting to what he's doing, but this is still definitely within his reach. So if he can keep a clear head, I think he can maintain that and take the win. Of course, King James not trying to allow that.
Yeah, no, not at all. You got to stuff him out. You got to kick your opponent while he's down. Jordan typically, if something like that happens, he doesn't let it get to him game per game. But if he starts making input errors, that's when it starts to spiral, which he might have made one right there.
Yeah, that might have been a pretty big input error because I can't imagine he meant to throw the banana against the stage. And if he intentionally did it, it was probably like a misjudgment. And he immediately realized, like, oh, why did I do that?
Nice job by King James getting out the focus attack, but yeah, it makes him second guess. Whether he meant to do it or not, it makes him second guess.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Banana in hand. Oh, the slow walk-up. I liked it from King James, just throwing out the intimidation. But King James has gotten hit by more bananas than Jordan has. Just kind of see, he's gotten hit by 3, James has, and I think Jordan's gotten hit by like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think James, oh, that was real good, but Ryu, heavy as he is, able
Great
to survive that.
Oh, but not heavy enough for that.
That option was fantastic for multiple reasons. First off, he guessed where Jordan was going to focus attack cancel, like which direction. And also, if he managed to hit the focus attack instead, that definitely would have just gone straight through it and killed Ryu anyway. So, excellent selection there.
Right. Yeah, it was good for positional and just breaking the focus attack, like you said. But now Jordan's got to clean up the stock. And if he does it in a good manner, he'll be in good shape. The more damage he takes, the more mentality damage he's going to take as well. You know what I mean? Like, his mental is going to be like, ah.
That's true, but I feel like when you're playing a character like Ryu...
Oh, no! Wow! The spike.
Yeah, that was a very all-or-nothing play from Jordan, and unfortunately, that's going to cost him dearly.
That is. He had that game, too, but...